Hey, long time no see. I got a Windows 7 laptop, my first laptop. I cracked down and then realized that the internet on campus is not compatible at all. So these haven't been happening, clearly. But now we're starting again, and to start off, I have that X amount of jokes that you can fit into 4 minutes or whatever thing that I want to try out. So, we're gonna get going. Why does lightning shock people? Because it doesn't know how to conduct itself. Rene Descartes is sitting in a bar. The bartender asks if he'd like another pint. I think not, he says, and disappears. Where does a jellyfish get its jelly? From ocean currents. Freudian slips. When you say one thing, but mean your mother. What did you get if you put a parrot into a washing machine? A polywhirl! Necrophilia. The uncontrollable urge to crack open a cold one. Why did the koala fall out of the tree? It died. Why did the second koala fall out of the tree? It was glued to the first. Why did the third koala fall out of the tree? Peer pressure. My cat has a wooden leg. Okay, not a whole leg, just a faux pas. What has 132 legs and 8 teeth? The front row was a bluegrass concert. Jimmy was a chemist, but Jimmy is no more. What Jimmy thought was H2O was H2SO4. Atheism is a non-profit organization. What is the difference between a cat and a comma? A cat has claws at the end of its paws, and a comma has a pause at the end of its claws. The existential club at my high school voted me the student most likely to be. Why did Fred fall off his bike? Red as a fish. 2 silkworms had a race. They ended up in a tie. A snail walks into a bar, and the barman tells him there's a strict policy about having snails in the bar, so kicks him out. A year later, the same snail re-enters the bar and asks the barman, "What did you do that for?" Did you hear about the skeleton who walked into a cafe? He ordered a cup of coffee and a mop. What did Vader say when a stormtrooper asked how much a suit was worth? It cost an arm and 2 legs. Which side of the cheetah has the most spots? The outside. What do you get when you cross a dyslexic, an agnostic, and an insomniac? A guy who stays up all night wondering if there really is a dog. Did you hear about the male prostitute who got leprosy? He did okay until his business fell off. I was born in California. Which part? All of me? How many purebloods does it take to screw in a light bulb? What's a light bulb? A pirate walked into a bar with a steering wheel in his pants. The bartender said, "Hey, you know you have a steering wheel in your pants." The pirate replied, "Arg, it's driving me nuts." How do blind skydivers know when they're about to hit the ground? A dog leash goes slack. What did one strawberry say to the other? If you weren't so fresh, we wouldn't be in this jam right now. Okay, so Mary had a little lamb, and then the doctor fainted. Where did the general keep his armies? Up his sleeveys. What do you call a grasshopper with no legs? Miserable. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a kangaroo? Potholes all over Australia. What do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter, he's not going to come anyway. 2 betas always walk into a bar. One says, all the same. Which part of a vegetable is the hardest to eat? The wheelchair. My friend Timmy was once bitten by a rattlesnake, and if I knew the difference between antidote and anecdote, he'd still be alive today. What's the difference between roast beef and pea soup? Anyone can roast beef.